Welcome back, Autohounders. We are back. Yes, we are. Guess what? This has been another amazing week in the Autohound universe. So we've got some bright light coming from over here, and I just have to fix something. So just give me a brief second to do that. There we go. Now it's not going to be so bright and obnoxious. So here we are, yet another amazing week of the Autohound, and we are up and running. I wanted to go over a few things. First of all, I want to thank everybody on TikTok. Yes, we are on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. We've tried to get out there on social media. So the good news is we've got some great views happening. On TikTok alone, 29,300 and something views. So that's awesome. Keep up the work. So you type in Autohound, almost 30,000 views on It's About the Drive, which is what we strive for. It's about the drive. It's not just about the drive, driving the car, but it's about the drive that you have in your heart and your passion to actually do what you're going to do. Hello. Hi, Ginny. My wife is here. She's just said hello, so I'm going to say hi back. And I love live streaming with people. She's my only streamer right now. It's amazing to have such great support. So I'm not just going to say this because she's on the line, but yeah, a little bit. She's amazing and awesome. So, Ginny, I'm just doing a sound check. Can you hear me okay? If you can, just type yes. Other than that, so let's kind of just get into it and move forward. So today we went to a car show down in Norwood, Mass at Boch Exotics. Ernie Boch Jr., his father created this car empire down in Norwood. They actually called it the Auto Mile. Thanks, Jenny, for letting me know about the sound. Thank you. So he created this auto empire on the Auto Mile in Norwood. And I just said that, sorry, twice. And it's amazing the amount of cars that he sells and what type of cars he sells. He sells, Toyotas, Hondas, Chevrolets, and exotic cars. He sells so many different cars, a new to you store and all that. I'm not plugging Boch at all. I just know him from dealings in the past, and he was nice enough to let me into his secret garage, which is quite amazing. I saw the Batmobile and about 40 or 50 other beautiful cars. The Batmobile was amazing. It had an air ride suspension, airlift. The engine was a LS motor. The actual bat phone inside it was Bluetooth. He had that swapped over to make sure it was Bluetooth, and he could actually answer it like a cell phone, which was neat. Really very, very nice man. If you get an opportunity to meet him, walk up to him and say hi. He's always down for a quick, 30, 40-second chat. Nice guy. Moving on from that, so we went to Boch Exotics today. I went down with my friend Bob. Hi, Bob, and also my new friend Jeremy. He's from the Mass NEDE, which is Mass New England Driving Enthusiast Group on Facebook. Recommend that you join it if you live in the New England area, so we could all kind of meet up sometime and actually go out for a cruise or go down to these amazing events. So the three of us drove down, and as we were driving down, we actually got hot passed by two Ferraris, a bunch of GT 350s and GT 500s, a bunch of Hellcats, a bunch of Mopar stuff. Really kind of cool that they went by us. We were doing 80 and they went by us like we were standing still. And this is what it's all about, is going to these events and meeting up with people who share that drive. It's about the drive. I get going back to that. And I'm going to be running a promotion next month for everybody who sends me back a comment. It's about the drive. I'm going to send you a free t-shirt. So just send me your information. Find me on Instagram, and I will be more than happy to send you a shirt if you DM me with your address, and I'll send a shirt directly to you. I've got a few, so that'll be up to 100 shirts. So I think I can afford that, and it'll be fun for people to actually say it's about the drive. So if you send me a PM that says it's about the drive, I will send you a It's About the Drive t-shirt with the Autohound logo, which is right here, and this really cool shirt that says Autohound, and on the sleeve and on the back, it says It's About the Drive. So moving on, I went down to the car show, and I was expecting about 400 cars, and there were 600 cars. And I wanted to go over a few of the cars with you. I don't have the pictures here. All the videos that I take at these events, I typically take about 20, 30 minutes of video. Today I got 20 minutes of video. So I'm going to release them in two. This way I have content for both days, and it's really well done, as opposed to just 20 minutes of you sitting there and go, oh, here's another nice car. Here's another nice car. I'd rather just break it up. And this way you get that 10-minute in and out, and boom, you're on to the next content creator. So we saw the Ferrari F40 today. The F40 is one of my favorite Ferraris. I remember my first one that I ever saw. This one was, in fact, there, parked out front. Stunning, beautiful car. There is a picture of that in the video of that in my video this upcoming Wednesday. Also the Ferrari Monza, the Ferrari SF Stradale, and the Oscar Meyer Weiner Mobile. Yes, that was there. And I made a mistake. I said it was 41 feet long on the video. It's actually 21 feet long, and it could hold up to 14,000 pounds of hot dogs if they were to stuff them all in there, which I think was really neat. That, to me, kind of shows you what Oscar Meyer has done. I mean, for years and years, Oscar Meyer's been around, and they're still around, and they're still trying to stay relevant. And they came to this amazing car show. There's a really cool coffee truck there. I forgot the name of the company, but they were serving very good coffee. Apparently, people were saying, "Oh, this is fantastic coffee." I'm sorry I didn't get the name. And if anybody from the event knows it, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and send me what that is. The other thing that we saw a bunch of Porsches. Again, we saw the same beautiful Lamborghini STO, the Huracan STO. There's only one in New England. It's acid green with the STO on the front. The car is stunning, and the driver had the hood up. I've met the driver before. Very nice man. He opened up the hood today. It's just a really neat car. I also got to see in real life. And I know it doesn't sound exciting, but for me it is. As a Boxster guy, I saw a 25th anniversary Porsche Boxster. That is in the first 4 minutes of my video coming up this upcoming Wednesday. So please watch definitely the first 4 minutes, because you're going to see the whole car on the outside. You'll see the special little Easter eggs that it has. And I'm looking forward to you all just seeing the car. And again, in real life, it certainly is. I think it's much nicer in real life. I was a little confused about the goldish, bronzish rims on the car up close. I think that they do work. I was a little suspicious and dubious, but it was really kind of cool. The other car that I saw was a Porsche 992, and I was walking down the hill, and I did not expect to see this. So walking down the hill on the left side of the dealership, there were two Pontiac Grand Nationals. Well, the front one was a Grand National. The one behind it was a GNX. Now, I don't know exactly how many GNXs they made, but there was one there, and it was an original. The gentleman who owned it did some extremely tasteful modifications, put some chrome underneath the hood. Looks really nice. And then again, the GNX, I know that the Connecticut State Police used them for a while as their pursuit cars, and those were neat. Coming down further on the bottom of the hill was an original Porsche 356 convertible. It was funny because when you come into these cars and coffees with all these supercars and hypercars, and then somebody pulls in a $1 million car, and it almost embarrasses the entire fleet, because first of all, the people who are in the car community know what that car is. And the first question that we all ask ourselves, is that real? Is that an original? And in fact, this is an original. One of the more beautiful 356s I've ever seen. The gentleman had a beautiful top on it. I took a couple of nice photos of it and some video of it. It's a really pretty car. Somebody else joined us, so not sure who that is, but hello. Welcome aboard. We're just talking about going down the hill at Boch from the left side over. So we moved over to some other cars. We came up on, again, the Huracan, the STO, and then there were just a plethora of Ferraris. And there must have been 25 or 30 Ferraris right there. We walked around. We saw the Ferrari F40, the Ferrari Monza, and also the Ferrari SF Stradale. Went into the building, and there were 8 Ferraris parked there. I was really looking forward to getting a look at the new 296 GTO, or 299, I forget what model it is, but it was not there. I was a little disappointed, but seeing all these cars around, I don't know if the GTO would have been too much for everybody to take in, and I'm sure they didn't want to damage the car, or it might have been sold. I don't know. Went back outside and perused the rest of the parking area, and amazing cars, top to bottom, front to back. And I enjoyed seeing a lot of Audi R10s. There were 3 of them there today. There was an entire row of Dodge Vipers, ACR Vipers, and those were really cool. Yeah, hey, look, a third person joined us. Welcome. Please say hi down below in the comment section, and tell us it's about the drive. I'll send you a t-shirt. Looking at the Viper ACRs, and then way off in the corner, there were some Toyota Supras. There were, I think, 11 Toyota Supras, yellow, white, and red. And these cars were fully modified. You could hear them. The people spent a lot of money on their exhaust systems. I'm not going to talk about exhaust. That's in one of my earlier videos. And I'm not a big, loud exhaust guy, but the amount of money that these people spend to do their cars right, look, they do them, and they're their cars. So, which is really neat. Then after that, it was a 2-hour show, and it was time to get out and go for a drive. And on the way home, let me rephrase. I'll back up a little. There was a gentleman there. His name is Vinny. Vinny owns a 2011 Cadillac CTS, and he took this Cadillac CTS, stripped everything out of the bottom of it, which is a Corvette Corvette Z06 motor. He stripped it out, put in a brand new supercharger, 3-inch pipes coming out the back, cat delete the whole thing, and had it tuned out. It was making 525 horsepower. It now makes 710 horsepower at the rear wheels when he had it dynoed. So I was driving up on the highway, and he pulled up next to me, and then he just let it rip. And you could hear this guttural sound of this car just ripping by you. And you would never think that this exists in a 2011 CTS Cadillac. I was really impressed. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And again, I'm a car guy, so this is what we do. We get a little geeky about cars. I then came up on a GT350. We had a little fun on the highway, but not idiotic fun, driving like morons. We were driving like, regular people. Got back up to my house, and I got the video downloaded. So we're working on the editing now. I do like doing these videos, and I think part of it is that I was getting a little discouraged until I looked at something today, and I'm excited about this. I just found out that we have 29,300 TikTok views. TikTok is that, 15 seconds, boom, you put the video out there, and hopefully it directs people through your channel. So if you're coming from TikTok, say hello. If you're coming from Instagram, say hello. Let me know where you're coming from, because I don't know where all the traffic comes from. I would love to see more visits to the site. I want to see more kind of advice of what you guys want to see. It's not just about what I want to see. So that is my story for this week. Moving forward, for coming up for this week, this is my last week where my car, my Porsche 2000 Porsche Boxster, is going to be out on the road on Monday the 15th. She's going away for the winter time, and she's going to be a nice, secure, clean, heated garage, and it just stays there for the winter time. In the springtime, when I bring her out on April 15th, which is tax day, I just do feel like that. I like trying that stuff. So I'm going to bring her out. We're going to put new tires on. I'm going to have the rims taken off. They're going to be completely blasted down, sanded, and then we're going to have them redone with ceramic coat so that the brake dust doesn't stay on them. I'm also getting 4 new tires. I'm going to do the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. I hear that they're really good tires, have super good traction. If you know anything about tires, please let me know. I know some people that drive Continental Conti tracks in their performance tires. I know some people that drive some other tires, but I've really been trending toward the Pilot Sport 4s. So if you have any good, bad, and different please let me know. I'd love to know that stuff. And I may have to do the brakes. I'll see if I get one more year out of them. My intent this year is to do 1 or 2 autocrosses. So Lisa at at Porsche Club of America, I will be doing autocrosses this year. So if you're watching this video, I will be doing the autocrosses, I promise. But I should do about 2 or 3 of them, I think. Looking forward to those. Other than that, you know, the car is the car. It needs a little bit of TLC underneath inside the bonnet. The foam is blowing off of the heater valve. So that is one of those things where apparently you get through it from underneath the windshield wipers and fix it that way. So we're going to do that as well next year. So I'm going to spend a little money on the car, but if you want to have a nice car, you know, it's going to be 22 years old at that point. You need to definitely enjoy that spending of the money, because you get it all back just in the memories that you create with the car. We're about 16 minutes in, so we got about 4 minutes left. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, please share them with me. You want to like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Watch all my videos. Look, the videos sometimes, you know, it's like, oh, here's another nice car. Here's another nice car. I'm working on getting reviews. And I think that the more people that watch my videos, the more people are going to take me a little bit more seriously and say, hey, look, Eric can actually do car reviews as opposed to just coffee type stuff. Hard to get in with dealerships. If you know anybody in the New England area, specifically the northern Boston area, that has a car dealership that wants to do that, please let us know. Let's see what else. We have one more thing to talk about. Now we talked about the Oscar Meyer truck, it being 21 feet long. I thought it was cool. The license plate said relish it. I thought that was cool. One other little thing did happen today, and I want to share that with you. For anybody that does go to a Cars and Coffee, you need to be careful. So I'm going to talk to you first, spectators. Spectators are the most important people at a Cars and Coffee. You are the people that come out to see all of these amazing cars, mine included. And I am never, ever going to say to somebody, do not sit in my car. If you come up to my car and say, can I sit in it? Sit in the car. If you want to start the car up, start the car up. You want to play the radio, play the radio. As long as you don't kick my car and mess it all up, I don't care. But please, by all means, enjoy the car shows, but be safe. Today, there was an unfortunate incident as somebody was leaving in their Ford GT. They came out of the parking lot and they had cold tires. Cold tires and taking a corner at full torque, spinning of the wheels. If you're not an excellent driver, you are going to wipe your car out. And if you go and search on YouTube or Instagram, you will see a car fail from today, November 7th at Boch Exotics, where somebody took a GT, Ford GT, came out of the parking lot right under Route 1 and just started the car and just spun around. And unfortunately, the gentleman lost control of the car and it spun out. A couple of curse words were said. I didn't video it. I wasn't there for it. I did see the video online. And I will tell you something, it was scary to watch. As I drove by the car, it had hit part of, I guess, a part of the pole. It might have missed it. I'm not 100% sure, but it certainly rammed into some bushes, went up over a curb. So there's got to be lots and lots of damage on the underside of the car, which is really a shame. So 2 things you need to keep and understand if you are a participant in a Cars and Coffee. Do not ever rip out going like this. If you're going to rip out in a car, and I'm going to grab a car right here. Oh, look, a Viper. So if you are going straight and you accelerate, the car accelerates and goes forward. If you are coming out and you're turning and you get all this acceleration on the back wheels, in 70% of your weight in the front of the car is going to do this in fishtail. You're going to try to correct the wheels, which is like so. It's going to come back like this. You'll overcorrect and do this. And then the car will spin around and slide, which is what it did in this case. Unfortunately, the car got damaged. Fortunately, the driver was not injured from what I hear. I'm sure he was very scared and a little embarrassed. So if you're leaving Cars and Coffee, remember this rhyme. Old tires, cold tires, don't rip out. So that is from the Autohound. It was not me that did it this time. I'm sure that I would have been guilty of it a couple of times. So we're coming right up on 20 minutes right now. I really want to say thank you very much. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, it's about the drive. Thanks for watching. And I got to find my mouse. There we go.